So most people today have more stress than they should have. They've got less income than they could have and more distractions than they've ever had. But what if all these problems aren't separate? What if every ounce of stress, every missed opportunity, every distraction is pointing towards one deeper issue, one that almost no one recognizes? Because these aren't isolated problems, they're symptoms. They're symptoms of living life from distraction instead of direction. Symptoms of living from reaction instead of vision. Because if we only treat symptoms, we'll always solve problems temporarily. And to create lasting change, we have to treat the root cause. And the root cause to these problems are something I call fragmented focus. Fragmented focus happens when distractions drive your thoughts, your feelings, your actions. And ultimately, they control your entire life. And here's why that matters so deeply. Neuroscience has shown us that our brains physically adapt to whatever we repeatedly experience. And so if you spend days distracted, stressed, or overwhelmed, your brain literally rewires itself to make those emotions your default state. And this isn't just a productivity problem, it's a neurological problem. Because the more distracted you are today, the easier it becomes to be distracted tomorrow. And so you've got millions of talented entrepreneurs, millions of talented people that are trapped by fragmented focus without even realizing it. They're working harder than they should, they're accomplishing less than they could, and they're constantly pushing, constantly reacting, like trying to navigate whitewater rapids without an oar. You know, that's not steering, it's surviving. But here's a life-changing insight. You don't have to paddle harder. You just need to get out of the rapids entirely. And I'll explain it, what that means and how to do it. You know, most people try to combat fragmented focus by adding more tools, more techniques, or more hours into their already overloaded lives. And they think that if they just try harder, that they can overcome distraction. But distraction isn't overcome by more effort. Distraction is overcome by clear, intentional alignment. And the key to creating this type of alignment, the key to escaping fragmented focus, is something I call single-minded pointedness. Single-minded pointedness is a powerful state where your thoughts, your emotions, your actions all align almost effortlessly behind one clear, compelling, epic vision. It's the difference between rowing against the rapids and calmly steering downstream. It's the difference between constant effort and effortless flow. It's the difference between struggle and serenity, between stress and success. So, what exactly does single-minded pointedness look like in practice? Well, here's a simple yet transformative 3-step framework to clearly and permanently move you from fragmented focus into single-minded pointedness. 3 steps. And step 1, discover. Discover and clearly define your epic vision. You know, and this isn't goals, it's a vivid, emotional, compelling picture of what you want your life to look like. A vision powerful enough to pull you forward naturally, rather than you always having to push yourself. So you ask yourself, what do I truly want? Not just professionally, but emotionally, spiritually, personally, and define it. Write it down clearly. Your epic vision is your compass. It's your North Star. Now, step 2 is to replace. Replace your old patterns of distraction, of stress, and overwhelm with new powerful thoughts, new powerful feelings, and actions that clearly align with your epic vision. And here's why that matters so much. Neuroscience shows us that what we repeatedly think, feel, and do literally rewires our brains. And so by repeatedly experiencing your new vision with its powerful emotions, your brain physically rewires itself, making clarity, ease, and flow your new default state. And this isn't willpower, it's biology. It's not motivation, it's neurological transformation. Now, step 3 is to realign. Realign and direct every action towards your epic vision. Every day. Every day, intentionally choose thoughts, emotions, and actions that clearly align with your vision. And soon, alignment won't be a struggle. It will become your natural state, transforming effort into ease. Just imagine the clarity, the simplicity, the confidence when every thought, every decision, every action clearly aligns with one powerful vision. This is true single-minded pointedness. And this can be the end of fragmented focus for you forever. Now, earlier, you'll remember I said that our brains physically adapt to repeated experiences. Well, this means that by practicing single-minded pointedness, you're not just changing your habits. You're literally rewiring your brain for clarity, ease, and effortless success. And this neurological transformation is called self-directed neuroplasticity. Self-directed neuroplasticity. It means that you have the power, we have the power to shape our brain intentionally. You can literally change your future by changing your daily focus. The more you practice clarity, the clearer your life becomes. And so, here's a powerful question for you. How different would your life be if clarity was your natural state instead of distraction? And think clearly about that. How would it change your business, your relationships, your health, your overall happiness and fulfillment? And if you're feeling and being called to permanently shift from fragmented focus to single-minded pointedness, I've created a powerful program that I call My Epic Life. And it is specifically designed for entrepreneurs, for advisors, for high achievers who want to end distraction, reduce stress, and create epic clarity in every part of their lives. And inside My Epic Life, you'll learn exactly how to create your epic vision, how to rewire your brain to align effortlessly with that vision, and consistently live a life filled with clarity, confidence, fulfillment, consistency. And so if you're ready to kickstart your transformation, you can click the link below and learn more about My Epic Life. Because clarity isn't just powerful, it changes everything. Now, here's a simple yet profound insight that brings all of this together. Success isn't defined by how much you can handle. Success is defined by how clearly you can see. And let me say that again, because it's critical. Success isn't defined by how much you can handle. Success is defined by how much you can clearly see. If your life feels scattered, reactive, stressful, it's not because you're not capable. It's simply because you haven't created a clear enough vision to guide you. And here's exactly what you can do to begin your transformation. Take out a piece of paper and clearly write down one sentence, just one compelling vivid vision statement of exactly where you want your life to go, starting today. And this single sentence is your powerful first step away from fragmented focus towards single-minded pointedness. And here's some examples that your sentence could be. I enjoy clarity, calm, and confidence daily. Or I enjoy focus, freedom, and fulfillment. Or I enjoy peace, prosperity, and positively impacting the world. And notice how each of these clearly focuses on the feelings, the outcomes, the clarity that you want to live every single day. Your personal vision statement, your personal epic vision becomes your North Star, guiding your thoughts, your feelings, and your actions clearly towards the life that you truly desire. And if you aren't clearly driving your life, distractions are driving it for you. And so you don't need more stress, more struggle, and more hours. You just need less distraction. And one clear, epic vision can do that for you. You know, clarity isn't just powerful, it's transformational. So clearly and intentionally decide now, are you ready to step out of distraction and into direction? The choice is yours. And clarity changes everything.